Morning, guys. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It has been the longest week and I am so ready for a lazy weekend. I wanted to apologize for the abrupt ending of yesterday's vlog. Yesterday was a very rough day in terms of my oldest son just giving me grief all day long. It was just one of those bad parenting days. I didn't handle the stress of it well at all, and so all in all, I'm very glad that today is a new day. Robbie and Eric just left. Robbie's going to work with Eric today so that he can do the lawn work and whatnot there. Austin is in the shower now, getting himself ready to go. He has his robotics camp today. It's the very last day, which he's pretty bummed about. I think he could be perfectly happy going to robotics every day for the rest of the school year, and he'd be perfectly content, but, you know, all good things must come to an end. So, it's a special day, though, for robotics camp because the parents get to go in today and see what the kids have been working on all week. So I have to drop him off at 9 for his robotics camp, and then I get to go back at 11 and take a tour and see everything he's been working on. So I'll bring you guys along for that if you're interested in seeing, you know, the robot that they built and the different commands that they programmed into it. I'm excited to see it. I always think it's really neat. So yeah, that is the only thing I have on the agenda today other than taking Robbie to soccer. There's a few odds and ends around the house that I need to take care of, but for the most part I caught up on everything yesterday. Huzzah! I still need to print and cut my new kit that I designed yesterday, and then film that video. But other than that, it's pretty smooth sailing, and I'm so excited just for a lazy weekend. I have been running around like a crazy person all week, and I'm ready to just chill. I had friends over last night. We had about 6 people over, I want to say, maybe. I don't know. I can't count. Too early for math. And we just kind of hung out around the fire, and we had a few drinks. I drank my wine that you guys saw in my video yesterday. The weather was, like, perfect. It was an homage to fall yesterday. It was, I want to say, something like 65 degrees. And by the time the sun went down, it was actually chilly. We ended up having to bring the party inside because even the fire wasn't warm enough. So it was, like, perfect bonfire weather, and it was wonderful. So I needed that. I did. And I'm ready for more of the same this weekend. So, just got to get through today. TGIF, guys. TGIF. Hey, guys. So, I'm in Robbie's room today. I took his mattress off. He had one of those plastic or vinyl mattress covers on his mattress here to help protect it. Yes, his room's a disaster. And he ripped it. So, I took the mattress off, sprayed it down with Febreze because, you know, teenage boy. And then I went to Walmart to purchase him a new mattress cover. And while I was there, I hit the clearance jackpot. I went in and I specifically didn't take a cart because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money. But I still managed to buy a bunch of stuff. First things first, I got the waterproof, the mattress protector. And that just, you know, keeps the mattress in good shape, keeps it from getting stained and spilled on and whatnot, so we got that. And then came the clearance stuff. So got a bunch of shirts for the boys because these were all marked down to $1. So I got this one for Austin, this pretty blue thing. Most of the things I picked up were for Austin because his size was readily available there. So I got him this one in this kind of brighter blue. This I picked up for me because it's $1 and I can layer it this winter and fall. It's just a white tank top for $1. Whoops. This again for Austin. He loves the stripes. He has a shirt just like this in blues. So I knew that he would like that. And then this one was the only thing they had in Robbie's size, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I don't know if he's going to be crazy about the orange, but for $1, he can wear it. And then lastly, I picked up these. These are like capri jeans, and these were marked down to $4. So these are for me, obviously, and they come with a little braided belt, which I thought were super cute. So these were originally 20 bucks, and I got them for $4. Not a bad deal. So I'm gonna go and put this back on his mattress and put his room back together, maybe clean it up a little bit. It is 9:42. I don't have to be back at the school for Austin until 11 for his robotics thing, so I got a little bit of time. So that's what I'm gonna work on. All right, so that is on. I have his sheets in the washing machine, so as soon as those are all clean, I can remake the bed. And hopefully he doesn't turn around and rip this one within, you know, 3 days. They're not the sturdiest of material, obviously. I just like to have these on here to protect the mattress. You know, so hopefully it'll last a little bit longer than the last one did, but they're only like $6 to replace, so there's that. And I like to get the zippered ones versus the fitted ones because the fitted ones just come right off, and then what's the point, right? Alright guys, so Robbie and I are here at the school for Austin's little robotics show and tell thing. Are you excited to see what your brother's been working on?
Yeah.
You're gonna be really supportive of him, right?
Yeah.
Good boy. Alright, in we go.
We're about to have a robot fight.
Cool. Is this the robot you built?
Uh-huh. This is I'll show you in a second. I'm just gonna this pen.
I don't think they're gonna be able to hear you, buddy. But that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll just throw some music on it. So that's the robot you built. Looks great. Are you trying to fix it?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we did a robot fight. That's accident.
Oh, it broke everything.
Yeah, they were doing sumo wrestling to see if they could push the other robots out of the ring.
Oh,
So we got the idea to do our own.
that's pretty exciting. Yeah, show me. I'll go with you. You just show me.
Let's start off with
Very cool.
Okay, right now I don't know what to think.
Isn't that neat?
I'm not sure. They ruined a perfectly good trash
This is just a test. When they were like, this is the competition one, and that's the competition one. Look at this. It's so good.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's two people that are trying to control it. One person drives it. One person has to pick up the small one, or there's
Yeah,
another
they
one where
use
you
the
can
zip ties to grab the ball and push down.
And then
And
there's
then
another
those
one.
shoot up.
And then there's another one where see those like things that go back and forth, the metal? Those stick up, and then you can also pick up the big one.
Cool. And what about this last one? You want to tell me about this one?
Yeah. I think they were. I did that one last because that one's gonna. That's kind of good.
I thought about going.
It was I think it was dead. It needed that change. So this one, the way it works is it can. So it walks around, tries to pick up all these little like soccer balls, and then you turn backwards, and it'll shoot them out, and you have to try to get them
Into the can?
Yeah, and it has to stay on the carpet, else it'll break. Like that.
Woo!
But first you have to pick them all up and roam around.
That is so cool.
Like this. And it'll pick them up as you walk around. Get them in there.
Are you excited to build robots like that someday? That's a high school level?
You want to go, can we show you some of our programs now?
Sure.
Some of them probably won't work now that we changed it though. So.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have changed it at the last minute, huh?
Spotlights are more fun. We're making modifications.
You took apart your whole arm?
Yeah, we're making
Can I count that as a forfeit?
No, you can't. For modifications, you did it too every round.
Yeah, same thing. I put a few eggs in. You took the whole arm apart.
So?
Yeah, that might not be kosher in competition, you know.
Okay, you won that one. You'll be starting it.
Okay.
That's going to be a round.
So far, Robbie's the better robot.
Yeah.
Robot, he just
Okay, guys, so I'm looking at a humongous mess. Remember how I told you guys earlier in the week that Robbie had bought himself a weight bench? He's been working really hard. He saved up all his money. He bought himself a weight bench. Part of it was delivered today. Another part of it actually ended up getting sent back to the manufacturer because it was damaged, and we decided just to have that part canceled, and we're going to go to Walmart and pick the pieces up ourselves in the store.
Pieces were terrible anyway.
Either way, he has a weight bench, and you guys have seen his bedroom. It's teeny tiny. He does not have space for a weight bench. So he struck a deal with Austin that if Austin can use the weight bench sometimes, or I'm sorry, that if Robbie could put the weight bench in Austin's room, then Austin could use it sometimes, and they both agreed to that. So what we had to do is a little bedroom switcheroo to be able to make room for the weight bench, which I think is going to go here.
Yeah.
It's a mess right now. They're still kind of organizing things.
The part is going to be here, and it's going to lay out until there.
But the bed used to be here along this wall. They took it and moved it here. Now, on this wall used to be the desk and the dresser.
And now.
So the dresser has been moved here along with the bookcase that Austin stores his stuff on. And it's right up next to the big entertainment center with the TV. Now, I'm not crazy about this layout, but they like it, so that's all that matters.
It actually gives a lot more room in the room.
And then the desk is here in front of the window. And he likes that because he likes the natural light for his drawing and his homework and stuff. So that's good. This stuff all needs to be hung. Used to be that this area here was all enclosed as a closet. But the way that the house was designed is that this whole wall was here, and then they had one little single door right in the middle. So you couldn't access the back of the closet or the front of the closet. You could really only access the front right here. So we took that wall out entirely with the idea that we would then take this bar down. But at the time, the kids really liked having this bar for extra storage, and they hung their clothes. You know, it wasn't an ideal situation, but that's the way they liked it. And again, I have to learn to let go because it's not my room. So that's how they liked it.
And when she moved, it used to be in it long.
When we very first moved in, it did not last long. We took this wall out like the first month we moved in, yes. Because it was just...
second year, because I remember I used to hide in there for
whatever.
a year.
Either way, it wasn't practical. This still isn't practical, and it's a mess too. It's not organized, but
I'll organize it next week.
so up until recently, Austin had all of his clothes and stuff hanging here. Well, now he put the dresser there, so he can't. But I'm not gonna worry about that. It's their room. As long as
It's his room.
Are gonna hang here in front of this, and when I need to use this, I just slide him across.
Okay, so I'm not going to stress about that. It's his room. He's the one that has to function in here, not I. So that's what they have done. They're going to get all this mess cleaned up, obviously. This is all stuff that was hanging in the closet and that was under the bed. This I'm thinking he's going to get rid of entirely. So they're going to do all this. They're going to sweep and mop. And then that leaves room for the weight bench here. That's the project these two have been working on today. And I'll show you guys the whole thing when it's completely done. So the kids have been hard at work getting their rooms cleaned up, getting things reorganized so my husband could put together that weight bench. He's going to work on that after dinner. He brought home dinner tonight. It's pizza, and it's perfect. It's going to go with the wine that I have left over from yesterday quite nicely, I think. Alright guys, well it's pretty dark outside at this point, so it's kind of hard to see, but there is Robbie's weight bench. He's got it all set up. We're not certain it's going to stay in this exact position, but fits nicely here. He's got all of his weights. He's got like 100 pounds.
I have 140 pounds.
140 pounds in various denominations, and it's got it's just an inexpensive weight bench. It's not a super fancy one, but it's gonna be a great start for him. So I'm very proud of him for saving up his money and purchasing it.
Film me using it?
Yep, we'll give it a try. So yeah, I'm very proud of him.
But I use them for my hands because I'm bored. I can't do that because he's doing that.